Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, I will retelling story about Reog Ponorogo. A long time ago, there was a very beautiful princess named Dewi Songgolangit. She was a daughter of a famous king of Kediri Kingdom. In spite of her beauty and elegance that had made her win the heart of many princes and kings, Dewi Songgolangit had no interest in making a family. This worried her parents, who had been hoping to have grandchildren. One day, her father asked, "My daughter, when will you get married?" Dewi Songgolangit replied, "Father, I never think about it. If you really want me to get married, then I will only marry a man who is able to fulfill my wish." "Then, what are you with?" asked her father. "I don't know. Please let me contemplate and seek for revelation from God. When I'm done, I will let you know." Dewi Songgolangit made a request which was agreed by her father. On the fourth day of her contemplation, Dewi Songgolangit, accompanied by Byung Emban, the chief lady in waiting, went to meet the king in the audience hall. After bowing before him, she said, "Father, whoever wishes to be my husband must be able to perform an extraordinary show that has never existed before. It is a dance accompanied by musical harness and gamelan, with a procession of 140 twin horses. There must be a two-headed animal as well." The request was announced publicly and soon became a contest for everyone who had been wishing to marry her. All of them failed except two men, Raja Singobarong, the king of Lodaya Kingdom, and Raja Klonosewandono, the king of Bantarangin. This worried Dewi Songgolangit and her father, for they knew who the two men were. Raja Singobarong was a cruel and vicious lion-headed man. He was big and tall, with a lion face and neck covered with fur. On the other hand, Raja Klonosewandono was a handsome man, yet he had a strong behavior. He was so fond of boys that they treated them as beautiful girls. Now that the contest had run, there was no way to cancel it. In spite of his many mistresses, Singobarong had long expected Dewi Songgolangit to be his queen. In order to fulfill Dewi Songgolangit's request, he had ordered his servant to find twin horses. He had also had the best artists create an attractive show and find a two-headed animal. However, the last two requests proved to be difficult to meet. One day, he told Idarkolo, his vice-regent, to go to Bantarangin and find out about Klonosewandono preparation. 5 days later, Idarkolo returned, reporting that Klonosewandono was ahead in the contest. More than 100 twin horses had been prepared. An attractive show had also been created. Klonosewandono did not have much difficulty due to the help and support of his loyal vice-regent, Patih Bujangganong, and his people who loved him and want him to get married and stop his bad habit. The only thing they could not find was a two-headed animal. Raja Singobarong got very upset and told Idarkolo to prepare a well-armed troop and attack Bantarangin at any time. He sent spies to look at Klonosewandono road from Wangkar to Kediri, where he would ambush Klonosewandono and seize the procession. Somehow, the spies were caught by Klonosewandono's men. Klonosewandono, who was now aware of Singobarong's plan to attack, alerted Patih Bujangganong and prepared a sudden invasion to Lodaya before Singobarong started his move. Filled with anxiety as his spies had not returned, Singobarong sent Idarkolo to find out what had happened. His furry head was itching from fears, so he went back to his castle, where his peacock would pick at the annoying insects. As the bird was perching on his shoulder eating the fleas on his head, he fell asleep. He was unaware of what was going on. But as usual, no one was there to disturb and wake him up. Meanwhile, Clone 7 Dono troop had advanced far into Lodaya. They did not have resistance, as the enemy was totally unprepared. Either Kolo and his troop had also been defeated near the border. No, they were nearing Singabarong Castle. The knights of the troop woke Singabarong up. He rushed furiously outside his castle to see what was going on. He saw most of his soldiers had been defeated by Bantarangin troops. But what surprise! He was the sight of Raja Clone 7 Dono among his troops. He shouted in anger, "Hey, Clone 7 Dono, what in the world are you doing here?" Raja Clone 7 Dono replied, "Stop acting like a fool. I know you have been planning to seize what I've prepared for Dewi Songgolangit. You must be punished." As he said that, he directed his magical power towards Singabarong. Words had suddenly changed. The lion had merged with the peacock perching on his shoulder. It made Singabarong look like a two-headed animal. Placing in anger, Singabarong drew his courage and charged at Clone 7 Dono. He moved so fast that Clone 7 Dono could not evade the attack. His left shoulder was scratched, the scar, sun-blistered, blackened and frumed. Clone 7 Dono barely had time to make a stance when Singabarong charged at him with another attack. This time, he managed to block it with his hand, making Singabarong stagger a few steps back. Clone 7 Dono did not waste the chance. He launched a powerful kick which dropped the keris in Singabarong's hand. Singabarong roared and sprang to Clone 7 Dono as if he had been his prey. His claws, punched and kicks landed on Clone 7 Dono mercilessly. He obviously overpowered Clone 7 Dono in that fight. On the verge of his defeat, Clone 7 Dono got up and removed a rope-like belt from his waist. It was his secret weapon, the magical whip of Kiai Pecut Samandiman. He slashed it at Singabarong. The whip blast sounded like an explosion, leaving a trail of fume in the air, and tossed Singabarong's body as if it had been a coin. Singabarong fell to the ground. As he tried to get up, he felt so weak that he tottered. Raja Clone 7 Dono approached Singabarong, who was now unable to move. "Be a two-headed animal," he said. Suddenly, Singabarong turned into a strange animal. It had two heads. It was that of a lion. The other was a peacock's, right above the lion's head. Clone 7 Dono immediately asked his men to capture the animal and bring it home to Bantarangin. Several days later, Raja Clone 7 Dono came to Kediri to propose a marriage to Dewi Songgolangit. 140 twin horses were trailing behind him, accompanied by a strange two-headed animal, which was dancing in excitement to the music of gamelan and hornet. Everyone was happy to see the show. Dewi Songgolangit accepted his proposal and became the queen of Bantarangin in Wangker. Raja Clone 7 Dono had managed to stop his bad habit and ruled Bantarangin in peace and harmony. The show itself is still very popular today, known as Reog Ponorogo. It takes the name of its origin, Ponorogo, which is another name of Wangker in East Java, Indonesia. Okay guys, I think that's all about the story of Reog Ponorogo. Sorry if I have any mistake in this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe my YouTube channel. See you next video. Thank you and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.